Hello Sassoons, my name is Alex and welcome back to Batman Arkham City. In the last video, we managed to scale Wonder Tower and put an end to Protocol 10 and Hugo Strange. But it turns out Strange wasn't the guy running things. That was Ra's al Ghul, the head of the League of Assassins.
Where's he now?
Let's just say he's going to
So now that Joker is well, not Joker. So now that Hugo and Ra's are out of the picture, we have one little thing to take care of. Joker. Yeah. Remember him back from the steel mill when Talia basically gave him an ultimatum for immortality? Well, she didn't see Joker. She didn't see a Joker essentially double crossing him. So, you know, now we gotta go to the Monarch movie studios and save her. Well, actually, I don't think it's the Monarch movie studios. That was the one from Arkham Knight, which I did get a head start in terms of recording footage, but you know, I'll save my thoughts on that game for around September, like near the tail end. Near the tail end of September. I just need to do a few calculations for it. But either way. So here's a sitch with trying to get to the movie studios. Snipers are surrounding almost every corner of the theater, and you need to take care of them before going in, because you have two guarding the entrance, you got two above them, and you got everyone over here making sure that they will spot you if you just try to go to the door. So, the idea is to pick them off one by one. Now, you can get spotted here, so I would recommend being as quiet as you possibly can. You know, like, no grapple boosts, no batarangs, no nothing except a silent takedown. Like, that is, like, it's pretty annoying when you have to keep resetting because they keep seeing you. But ultimately, it's not that hard of an encounter, I don't think.
Just rude, Batman.
So,
I've laid on all this entertainment at the
yeah.
movie theater, and you can't even be bothered turning up.
As you go about this, Joker will keep taunting you, telling you to hurry up. Comes in music. Well, not music. Like, he'll keep taunting you, saying that you need to hurry up and get to the theater. But after a certain amount of time, or when you take down a few specific thugs, he and Talia will go back into the theater. And he is going. Well, I believe he's going to stop eventually. Like I think he's gonna stop telling you to hurry up and actually get to the theater. But
See you soon.
I tried to be cool there by trying to get him off the thing, but it just didn't really work all that well. And I think he was about to throw a brick. I never seen someone do that before. Like, I never saw anyone. Like, I never saw one of the thugs throw a brick in this game before, but, you know. Now, since the only two thugs left are at the doors, just use the disruptor on them, and you'll be good to go. You know, you can just take care of them however you want, but I just did it like that, because, well, you know. Free flow focus. I think you do a lot more damage with that, but it doesn't particularly matter because we are heading into the final boss of the main campaign. Now, Let me take a little swig real quick because my throat's starting to hurt.
Hurry up and take your seat, Batman. The show's about to begin.
Okay.
Let's just talk about this.
Now,
Now you want to talk.
so this is another scene where it's very, very weird if you mute the music, because a lot of sound effects are also missing. Like I'm gonna bring this up for the final time, at least for the main story, but it's like they thought that music and sound effects were the same thing, but they're not. Like, mainly with cutscenes, you know? Like they should have had every sound effect, including ones for the cutscenes, be in their own separate file, and when you go to turn down the music, it's just the music, but you keep the sound effects. Anyway, so this is where Batman starts to put a lot of pieces together. And I'm pretty sure if you've been keeping track of the game, you would notice that a lot of people were saying that Joker were saying some pretty incredible things about Joker being dead, about him not being dead, looking better.
Talia!
But yeah,
I'm sorry, beloved.
like, I was trying to not spoil this for those who have not played the game yet, but then again, this game is like 11 years old, so it's not that bad. I wouldn't say, but oh god, Joker, Jesus Christ, it looks like he has skin cancer. Dear Lord, like that's a personal joke to me. Why does everyone in this game look like they have cancer? I know it's probably a terrible joke, but I'm not saying any real life person is currently suffering from it, though. But yeah, whatever. Okay, so this is the final fight, Clayface, which was actually a really nice twist when this game first came out, and yeah, you can also see that this is another area that the Return to Arkham duology kind of suffered with, especially with the transition from the Joker disguise to Clayface. It just looked too bright, plasticky, like, yeah, you know. So, the main thing with him is that you need to use the freeze bomb, or freeze blast, and also get him to ram himself into the four corners of the room, which is what I did. Like, when he goes into that ball form, you need to make sure that you are at any corner of the room, well, actually, any corner that is far away from him, and dodge out of the way. He will instantly go into the wall, and there's going to be some massive damage. Not there, but this is basically what the first phase of what the boss's first phase is. You know, it is pretty much avoiding his fists, his axe, and his jump attack, right? But at the same time, you need to chip away at his health with the freeze blast, because that's the only thing you have that can actually hurt him. So, but yeah, this phase is not that bad, actually. I would say that phase 2 is a little bit trickier because he has a couple of different attacks there. But honestly, like, I kind of enjoy this fight. I think it's actually kind of fun. So eventually we grab Talia's sword, which was still in his back for the record, and just do that repeated attack animation for a little bit. And phase 2, which introduces this clay shot attack, as I call it. I was able to avoid it there, but it is incredibly tricky to do so. Oh yeah, and there's hammers. Like, I never really got how to avoid them. And the clay shot is a little bit weird when it comes to trajectory and all that. I was just barely able to make him hit the bomb. Yeah. See, the hammers are very weird. Like, I can dodge the axes, like, hardly any issue, along with the fists. And the lunge attack is also not that bad. Oh, right. Also, that attack is only done if you are incredibly close to him, which I was. Yeah, the clay shot is very weird when it comes to timing. And yeah, I was trying to make sure that that he would hit the bomb, but it didn't really work. You don't need to make him hit the bombs. It just makes the fight go a little bit faster, I'd say. And the fist attack, which is a 1-2-3 combo. And the hammers, which I was able to figure out, you need to dodge away from them, not toward them. And this is phase 2 done, but Clayface is not down and out just yet. So I'm pretty sure that you noticed the bombs all throughout the floor, right? Well, those will play a major part here in a minute. So, with Talia's sword, we slice and dice Clayface up with this weird particle effect for some reason. I don't really know why.
You're making me late for
But
my
Joker
spot.
gets a bright idea to use the
It's not
bombs.
like you've got a girl to save
After he does a little dead person joke, but
Too soon. Would've
Also,
changed
that button
the
is
scenery
comedically
of these
oversized.
days.
Perfectly fits his character, but just like, why is it really that big? But whatever. Yeah, so it turns out that the movie studio was right under Raish's Lazarus pit, and Clayface is right in front of it. Now, since he is severely damaged, we need to take care of these clay avatars, which are kind of a pain in the ass. Like, I don't like the counter frames that you get with them, and yeah, they're just not all that great in my opinion. But once you defeat enough of them, Clayface will show himself, and you need to use a freeze bomb in order to deal permanent damage to the blue bar of his health. And yes, this is the third phase, but it's the final one. But you also need to be quick with your freeze bomb, so yeah, just be mindful of that. And yes, as you'd expect, the lower that Clayface's actual health bar is, the more clay soldiers you have to take care of. Which, it makes sense, and is the only real way that you can get any Batman to use a sword, which is really fucking badass. Oh yeah, but also be careful of those shots that a Clayface tries to use at you. But it kind of went without saying. So just dive into his mouth. You rip him from inside out. As soon as he's done with that, boom, baby. And you have the cure. And I don't know why my voice cracked there for a second. But, yep. Now I have the cure, and instead of oh, wait, yeah. He does take some of it.
Get out of my way,
Which cures him of the disease that Joker essentially implanted on him. But to prevent him from becoming immortal, Batman has to destroy the pit, which he did promise Ra's if he didn't stop his operations. And Clayface goes into the pit now, which some people don't really understand this, but let me take a swig of water so I can properly explain myself.
What are you waiting for? Come on! I killed your girlfriend. Poisoned Gotham in hell.
Oh wait, this scene. This is probably one of the greatest moments in the entire Arkham franchise, where Batman contemplates about letting Joker die because of the Titan infecting his blood. But Joker, you know, being the insane dumbass he is, makes Batman destroy it. And this is what makes Joker seal his own death warrant. Like you see how he tries to scramble for the cure?
Even after everything you've
But
done.
this is something that kind of makes me respect this version of Batman. Like I know it's not the most deep Batman, but like even after everything that Joker has done, he still would have saved him had Joker not been that much of a dumbass. And this is the most chilling scene in the entire Arkham franchise, pre-Arkham Knight. Joker's death. Rocksteady actually had the cojones to kill off the Clown Prince of Crime. But, I mean, this wasn't for long, of course, but, you know, we'll get to that later. But, for now, Joker's dead, and this ushers in a new era for Gotham. An era that we will explore in Arkham Knight, but for now, Batman carries Joker out to the front of Arkham City while everyone is confused and watches on. Meanwhile, the police arrive and they're trying to reclaim what is of Arkham City. Yeah, notifications me. Sorry about that. Oh, also, this was a little bit of subtle imagery. Do you remember the Catwoman segment at the beginning of the game? Well, if you notice, it was a David and Goliath thing, and Batman was carrying Joker the exact same way. Now that abrupt cut was me cutting through the credits because we still have a little bit more. We have one last Catwoman section. Well, technically two, but one's more of a side quest, really. But I'll get to that later. But essentially, a Catwoman is just trying to get her things and get out of Arkham City, which, you know, sensible choice. But as we'll find out, it won't be that simple. So, yeah.
Home sweet.
I'll also cut out. Well, I also cut out trying to get to where we need to go next, but yeah. Just note, I got spot when I probably shouldn't have been, and thugs are not too.
Hang on.
Well,
She's waking up.
I don't know what I'm saying about that, but anyway. Right. Clayface. I'm sorry. So, a lot of people were kind of confused as to if Clayface should have been immortal because he fell into the pit, right? Well, if you were paying attention, you would know that the pit needs electricity in order to activate, right? But there wasn't electricity. So, it was just a pool of water, basically. However, the explosion did do something with Clayface, but I will say that more in night when I do eventually get to it around the end, like near the end of September. But you know. Okay, so now we need to head on over to the museum because Two-Face has taken over Penguin's turf. You know, so a Penguin's thugs either signed up with Joker or signed up with Two-Face. So that's why you're gonna see some that's why throughout the game you saw some Penguin thugs with Joker masks, or why you see Penguin thugs with Two-Face masks. So yeah, this is the first time that we are exploring the museum as Catwoman, and well, there's actually a few trophies for her in this area. In fact, she has trophies in a bunch of areas, like the courthouse. Well, not the courthouse, not the church, but she does have some in the steel mill. She has some in the museum, in the subway, and throughout the 3 main areas of the city. So yeah, like she doesn't have much. She doesn't have much by comparison, but they do help in the Riddler count for Batman. That's kind of why I took some time in one of the previous videos to actually hunt down some of the Catwoman trophies. At least the ones I thought that were safe, because yeah, Catwoman doesn't have much mobility options compared to Batman, at least. But you know, in terms of combat, she's pretty fine. I will say that she is pretty fine. But yeah. Trying to think. I'm sorry. Honestly, I think that this. Well, actually, oh wait. There is a boss fight soon. Actually, I honestly don't like it, especially because of how frail Catwoman is by comparison. And Christ, I'm just getting my ass whooped by these guys, aren't I? Jesus Christ. Anyway, so yeah, there's a ton of thugs here. It really tests your skills with Catwoman's combat, and yeah, as you can tell, I'm not exactly doing all that well. In fact, I debated about resetting, but then I thought, no. I need to skip. I need to see this out. I need to actually play better, which is what I am starting to do right now. I'm mainly doing special takedowns on guys with shields, because I can just ram into other enemies. Or if I absolutely need to, I will do a takedown on somebody else. Oh, but I actually didn't know about that particular Riddler challenge. So just another total, right? Oh, and you can use the offense to your advantage, but the thugs will not try to. They won't try to gang up on there. So you know. Okay, here I was a little bit confused on where to go next, but then I just remembered that I need to go the way that I came for the main story, which is through the right, up, and through this pool area. Now, I was also confused in this area as well. Like, I knew that you needed to go up to the grate area, and that's the only way that you can get in there, for the record. But I didn't notice the grapple sign until it was a bit too late. So I did spend a minute or two trying to figure out just where the hell am I supposed to go, because there's no other way out. So yeah, dumb brain me. Let me think. Oh, right. Next video, it will be the final video. So just try to keep. So just please bear with me for one last video here, because that is where we are going to be taking on the Riddler. I have not been paying him. I have not been paying him any mind throughout the entirety of the playthrough, except for his challenges, trophies, and breakable objects. So I think it's about time that we actually, you know, that we actually took care of him. Those guys all have guns, so just try to be careful of that, okay? And I was very lucky to do a counter immediately after doing the ground takedown, which is neat. And this is the final boss for Catwoman, and oh boy, do I hate this. Okay, so basically so here's the basic idea. Two-Face is inside the room, right? And he has thugs with him.
Good. This is our chance for glory.
The thugs are there to try to gun you down, and Two-Face has I want to say a rocket launcher on him. So yeah, I would say that he's pretty overcompensating for something. But anyway, so if you take down the thugs, more will come into the room. So it's really not worth it to take them out as much. But at the same time, you kind of need to take care of them, otherwise they're just gonna gang up on you, and you're not gonna get a proper shot at Two-Face. And I not only had to reset 3 times, but like, this is basically what you're doing. You're trying to stay out of sight, out of mind for Two-Face and his thugs, and it's just a massive time waster. I was getting so bored of this, until eventually I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna lay the smackdown on them, which I eventually did right there, several times actually, and nearly died. But thankfully, I was able to finally do it. And the best part is, once you deal with Two-Face, the fight is over. So the final side quest with Catwoman is that a lot of Two-Face's thugs around the city have her money, and you need to knock them out so you can get it. But I won't be doing that. No, I'm not doing that. No way, no how. Okay? So anyway, as the video comes to an end, thank you all so very much for watching. If you liked it, please be sure to leave a like, and comment down below if you feel so inclined. sorry, I feel out of breath. Thank you so very much for 500 subscribers. The special is coming. I just need to record the script. But until next time, Social Goons, remember, reach for the stars.